Hello, first grade. This week we're going to be making a line and shape owl. We're going to draw it together, cut, and then color it. We're going to review the lines that we talked about last week, those zigzag, straight, wavy, even some dotted or heart ones. We're going to talk about some shapes. In our owl, we have a triangle for the nose or the beak and the ears. We also have some circles for the eyes and a big oval for the body. Let's start drawing. So for this project, you are going to need a pencil, a pair of scissors, crayons or any coloring supplies you have, and a piece of paper. I'm going to be using a marker so you can see it well. You guys should use a pencil because it erases, and that is a wonderful thing to be able to do. So our first two steps, we're going to draw two circles at the top of the paper. It's important to draw these circles towards the top of the paper because if you draw them too close to the bottom, you won't have a lot of room for the rest of the owl. After I draw my circles, I draw a little baby circle on the inside for the center of the owl's eye or the pupil. I then draw a triangle facing down. I make it nice and big, and I actually connect the two parts of the triangle to the eye. This is the beak or the nose. I then draw two little triangles on top of his eyes, but not touching, because those are going to be his ears. I draw a rainbow line connecting those ears. And then a big oval. I'm going to have it reach all the way to the bottom of my page and wrap right back up. An oval is a long circle. So there you go. Then I need some wings. When a bird has their wings folded in, it kind of looks like a half circle or a rainbow line on the side of their body. And then those lines we talked about. Let's brainstorm a few of them together. You can choose to draw any of your favorite lines we did. There's that curly, squiggly, wiggly line, the straight line, zigzag, and then I'm going to do some hearts in a line. And then maybe I'll do a wavy line just to fill up my whole owl. Alright, so when our drawing's done, we are going to cut. So I take my scissors, and when I grab my scissors, I have my hand. So I'm a right-handed person, so I take my scissors in my right hand, and I'm going to hold my paper with my left. If you're left-handed, you're going to want to hold your scissors in the left and hold your owl in the right. I take my scissors, and I'm going to slowly drive my scissors right along the line of my owl. I go slow because I don't want to accidentally chop off my owl's ear. I'm going to go all the way to the top and I'm going to chop that piece off. That's okay. I'll have it sit there for a moment. Go nice and slow. I don't want to chop any ears off. We'll have to do some owl surgery with some tape if that happens. I chop. And then I do the same thing. I'm going so very carefully and cutting as close to the line as I can. Holding my paper with one hand and driving my scissors with the other. All right, so I'm going to grab my paper scraps. I'm going to throw them away or put them to the side. And here is my owl. I practiced my cutting skills, and now let's color. I'm using crayons. You guys can use whatever you'd like. For this, we really want to focus on coloring in the lines and doing our best job to fill in the entire spots of our owl. So maybe I'm going to color in the entire wing one color. Instead of scribbling, I want to make sure I don't have any white spots. So I really am trying to color in that solid color and staying in the lines. You can use whatever colors you want. So I use blue. I'm going to use blue again over here so it looks like the wings are the same. But notice on this, I do a rainbow order. You can, of course, do some rainbow, but it's up to you. We're going to talk a lot more about color and rainbow order next week with our other project. But for now, just have fun and do your best job coloring in your owl. So when I'm done, and I'm clearly not done with this guy, it's going to be totally colored in like this owl over here. And I can't wait to see your finished owl on Seesaw. So you're going to take a picture of your owl and you're going to upload it to Seesaw so we can see it. All right, thank you friends. Happy creating, and I'll see you later.